If you laugh at any of the jokes in this video, then you must be absolutely fluent in English. And that's because most jokes, and certainly the ones I'm going to be telling you today, require you to not only have a solid understanding of vocabulary, but also how words can have double meanings, subtle nuances, and cultural references that aren't always obvious. So if you can understand the jokes in today's video, it shows you're not only fluent, but actively thinking in the language as well. And that's a good sign. Hello everyone, my name is Dylan and welcome to a brand new video. If you are new here, hi there, I post fun and relaxing English lessons every single week. So today I'm going to be telling you 5 jokes and I just want you to see how many of them you can understand. After each one, I will of course explain the meaning and will teach you a new piece of vocabulary or an expression to go with it. Finally, at the end of the video, there is also a special bonus joke waiting for you. And I love this one, but it is quite difficult. So if you can get this, then you really are fluent. Right then, enjoy the video. Joke number 1. So I went to watch a baseball game yesterday and it was fun, but I was just really confused as to why the baseball kept getting bigger and bigger. And then it hit me. Do you get it? So this brilliant joke is all about the expression, then it hit me. So if something hits you in a literal sense, it of course means that it makes contact with you. And yeah, we actually have a baseball for this one. Do you know how rare that is for someone in the UK to have a baseball? I know. Anyway, we do also have a common phrasal verb, it hit me. And if something hits you in this sense, it means that you have suddenly understood something. So here the truth or the realization has suddenly hit you. Let me show you some examples. So you might say, I was checking my emails when it suddenly hit me. I forgot to reply to my boss yesterday. Or, I was halfway to the airport when it hit me. I had left my passport at home. So in this joke, the person is wondering why the ball kept getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit him because the truth hit him, and also the ball hit him, and that's why it looks like it was getting bigger and bigger because it was closer to him, and the ball hit him as well as the truth at the same time. So it's funny because the baseball hit him and also the truth hit him. I actually stole this off a kid in Japan. That's not a joke. Number 2. So I went to the zoo the other day and I was really excited, but when I got there, it only had one dog. It was a shih tzu. Do you get it? This brilliant joke is a play on the word shih tzu. So a shih tzu is a breed of dog and it looks a little bit like this. Well, it looks exactly like this actually. This is a shih tzu. So the reason why this joke is so funny is because when the man got to the zoo, all it had was one dog, and that dog was a shih tzu. Yet, a zoo is supposed to have many different types of animals, and therefore, if you went to a zoo and all it had was one dog, you would think it was a really bad zoo, or a shit zoo. And it had one dog which was a shih tzu. So it was a shih tzu. Do you get it? Because it's a shih tzu. Joke number 3. So a boy comes home from school one day and he says, Dad, there was a kidnapping at school today. And the dad looks horrified. So he says, well, what happened? And the boy replies, well, it's all right now. He woke up. Do you get it? So this hilarious joke is a play on the word kidnapping. So normally a kidnapping is when someone is taken away against their will or stolen. Now that isn't funny, but what is funny is this joke, because here the dad assumes that there has been this crime and someone has been kidnapped from the school, so he gets really anxious and scared. However, what the boy meant was that there was a kid, presumably his classmate, that was napping. So there was a kid napping, but the dad is freaking out like, oh my god, what happened? There was a kidnapping, which there was, but there wasn't a kidnapping, there was a kid napping. So there was a miscommunication between the father and the son, and that's funny because there wasn't actually a kidnapping, so you guys can laugh. It's all good. I said there wasn't actually a kidnapping, so you guys can laugh. Thank you. You get it now, right? It's funny. Yeah. Joke number 4. So I went to my friend's wedding the other day, and it was so emotional. Even the cake was in tears. Do you get it? So this fantastic joke is a pun on the word tears. And by the way, a pun is a type of joke using words or expressions that have 2 different meanings. So normally when we say that someone is in tears, it means that they are crying. And that is a very native way of expressing this. So for example, you might say, the boy was in tears after the man stole his baseball. And tears are just the drops of water that come down from your eyes after someone steals your baseball. I am joking, by the way. Anyway, during big emotional events like weddings, people might be crying or they might be in tears because they are so happy or touched or excited, or maybe their ex-wife has just run off with her tennis coach and now you have to go to the wedding all by yourself, even though you already told all your friends and family how amazing she is and they can't wait to meet her, and now no one's ever allowed to play tennis ever again, and she didn't even deserve you anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And I mean, that's another reason why someone might be in tears at a wedding, I've heard. Anyway, the joke here is that even the cake is in tears, which is technically true, because here tears is spelled T-I-E-R-S, which actually refers to the levels or layers of something. And wedding cakes are traditionally built in tiers, so this one right here has 3 tiers. So it's really funny because the wedding is so emotional that the people are all in tears and even the cake is in tears, and I'm not in tears because I don't even care about her or tennis. And it's funny because the Shih Tzu and the man was hit in the face with the baseball, and I don't even care about tennis. Joke number 5, and this is the last one before we get to the bonus joke. And I'm not just saying this, but I genuinely have saved the best till last. Anyway, I was talking to my friend yesterday, and he was telling me about how onions are the only food that can make you cry. So I lobbed a coconut at his head. Do you get it? This joke is funny. And the reason why this joke is funny is because my friend was just telling me a very common fact about onions. You know, when you cut onions, they release certain chemicals that irritate your eyes and cause you to cry or cause you to be in tears. And onions are the only food that does this. So he was just saying that onions are the only food that can make you cry, which is true. However, I took this one a little bit too literally and decided to lob or throw a coconut at his head, which obviously would make anyone cry from the pain. So the joke is funny because it twists a harmless fact about onions into a violent reaction, and violence is funny. Wait, here at the British Education Channel, we do not condone violence of any sort. Everything in today's video is satirical and should not be taken seriously. We will not be held liable for any coconut-related injuries. Now all of the Americans watching can't sue me. Very quickly guys, before we get to the bonus joke, if you are enjoying this brilliant sense of humour, then why not subscribe to my weekly newsletter, and every single Tuesday I will send you a short funny English lesson about my life without all of the annoying sales emails. The link is in the top comment, and you do get sent an exclusive bonus YouTube video as soon as you sign up. And by the way, if you have signed up over the last 2 weeks and didn't receive anything, I'm sorry, there were some problems with the website, but it is now fixed. So if you sign up again, you will receive the video. I don't know why I'm moving my hands so much. I'm just really excited for this bloody bonus joke. Cool. Right, it is now time for the bonus joke. And if you get this one, then well done, mate. You've understood a hard joke. Aren't you brilliant? No, I'm joking. If you understand this one, then fair play. You're probably fluent. It is quite hard. Right. So, I accidentally swallowed a dictionary the other day and well, now I've got the sorest throat. Do you get it? So this joke is a pun on the word thesaurus. And a thesaurus is a book that lists all of the synonyms of a word. And it's kind of like the dictionary's older brother. They are often sold together. So it's funny because I'm saying that I have swallowed a dictionary and now have thesaurus throat, which sounds like I'm saying the sorest throat. And if something is sore, it means that it hurts. And if you swallowed a whole dictionary, you probably would have quite a sore throat after that. Possibly the sorest throat or thesaurus throat. Right guys, and there we have it. Thank you so much for watching. Now this is actually a part 2, so if you'd like to watch the original, then click here. And if you'd like to hear me ramble on for 30 minutes, then click here. Thank you again for watching. Remember to like, subscribe and comment down below, and I will see you next week for another video. Cheers.